What is up, guys? My name's Simeon. My name is Yin. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Alright, guys, in today's video, we are going to be talking about a new hire over at EA that also has to do with The Sims 4. And also, we are going to be talking about some speculation going on with the two new kits and the roadmap and what is to be expected coming within the next few weeks. Let's dive into the very first topic, and we do know The Sims has been talking a lot about Horse Ranch and the new SDX drop. But thanks to KP Games, they went ahead and tweeted out new Managed Worlds update coming soon to The Sims 4, question mark. And if you look closely, we do know that Jenny Kim is a new experience designer intern at EA. Now, I think it's time that we dive deep into exactly what this creator actually does, and the designer is actually working full-time over Electronic Arts. The thing that sparked me the most is the fact that she's been working since June 2023. So the reason I'm bringing up June 2023 is because there was a lot that went on within that month, and including this summer, that had to do a lot with EA, The Sims 4, and Maxis all being tied up into one. We do know that EA had 6% employee layoffs, but with that also, there was an executive who stepped down, which was Samantha Ryan, and was replaced with Rachel Franklin, who will be taking over Ryan's position as the group executive in charge of studios such as Maxis, Full Circle, BioWare, and Motive Studios. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up in specific is because Ryan's departure comes shortly after EA underwent a division into two separate entities in order to empower its creative teams. This change was announced by EA CEO Andrew Wilson in June, which is the same time the other intern or the full designer at EA, which is just now, got hired. So it's all around the same time and it's all working within the same way. And Rachel Franklin actually came out with a statement of her own saying, "I'm incredibly inspired to return to working with the exceptional team at Maxis Studios, as well as our Full Circle team behind our Skate franchise. The lifestyle category in gaming has been such a remarkable growth in the last several years, and I look forward to partnering with these talented studio teams to continue to innovate and provide our players with experiences to create and express themselves." Now, then, this also happened over in June, where The Sims decided to do a whole new rebrand. Many people did say this was kind of childish in the way the logo looked, but we'll get into that in just a second. But they basically wanted to collaborate with The Sims franchise to extend the brand's reach across various lifestyle categories, such as April, accessories, collaborations, collectibles, games, and publishing. Its efforts will expand the brand's online and offline presence, bringing The Sims universe to life in various new ways. So, The Sims is like no other interactive brand, and we're excited to bring The Sims from URL to IRL in real life. And this is some of the new rebrands that a lot of Simmers did consider this whole rebrand to look a little childish, and was wondering what the state of the Sims 4 franchise will be in, and if they're catering to the older audiences that have been with them for such a very long time. Now, in my personal opinion, I do feel like The Sims 4 has been kind of going more towards a PG rated version of The Sims than what we've all known and loved from the 1, 2, and 3. The Sims 4 is actually more of a diverse and variety across all ages to be able to play The Sims, and I just feel like the more quote-unquote childish they get, the more people are starting to be like, maybe the Sims 4 brand is just not for us anymore. Now, going back into the experience design interns and what she's supposed to do, it all goes on saying, redesign manage world screens and flows of the Sims 4 game to improve player experience at Maxis The Sims 4 team. Now, this is very interesting considering what do they mean by redesign manage world screen and flows of The Sims 4. So I'm curious to see if we might be experiencing an update or a refresh on neighborhoods, lots, how many residential lots we did get, community lots, and if they do this kind of upgrade. And of course, this is all speculation and none of us know for sure, but if I'm doing my personal speculation on it, I do feel like if they do an update, this could possibly break the game. Knowing that the Sims 4 team is not that great when it comes down to the quality control, it does make me just a bit nervous on what exactly could be happening if they do decide to, as well as redesigning the lots. We do know that modders have been, basically redesigning the maps that we do see here, and it's a world of a difference. Again, it's a lot more detailed. It's less like, childish and cartoony, and more of that a little bit of a realism that a lot of Simmers are looking for. But again, I'm curious to see how are they going about redesigning the maps. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions, so please let me know down below in the comments. And we are going to continue into the very next topic, but still leading into exactly what the experience design intern is actually going to be doing for the studio. And we are going to go into lead to end-to-end design process and decisions from initial ideations to final design and pre-production. Lead and brainstorm workshops considering 7 different playstyles, conduct user research, and build wireframes. So what really interested me in this whole entire thing, most importantly, was the lead brainstorm workshops considering 7 different playstyles. Me personally, I thought there was always only 3, but after doing a little bit more research and going over on Google, I was like, okay, I wonder how many people actually have more than, more than what the play styles are. So people have said on the forum, builder, achiever, experimenter, and storyteller. Now, the builder might spend much time in buy mode, build mode, or of course, create a world. Beautiful, prosperous, realistic, or challenging. This is not unusual as The Sims was originally intended to be a building game. What? This is very interesting. An achiever. The achiever pushes Sims to pursue wishes or wants as well as developing careers and skills they might power in game and create a Sim to gather as many positive traits as possible. So an experimenter, the experimenter wants to test Sims' behaviors under different circumstances. They might occasionally be cruel. And of course, last but not least, and this is more so in my category and I'd love to know yours, but storyteller. The storyteller wants to experience and maybe to document their Sims' dramatic lives. Now, if we do go on to The Sims, specifically the forum, this is back in 2016, but I was curious to see a lot of people had way different play styles than what the 3 I thought there always was. Again, I would love to know yours, but this is all circulating back to the role and saying that they were going to be now improving the way The Sims 4 works. Now, we do know they were under a lot of backlash and controversy due to the recent packs that have recently came out, as well as just overall bugs and glitches in the game. Many people are experiencing so many different things such as lag. The console issues are still continuously going on. There's gallery fixes that need to be made, and many people are still missing things on the gallery as well, and their follower count has went down. A lot of people were speculating that there was doxing going on within the gallery where people were self-downloading themselves to get to the top of the gallery. There's also lag. There was loading screen issues that many players are still experiencing. There's also the keepsake box issue that's from growing together, and we do have the spa day nails that are still missing, and then there's so on and so on and so on. So by them bringing on more people onto the team, hopefully we get a better quality control service. And again, I would love to see and hear what you guys playstyle are. Again, go ahead and tag me over on Twitter, and again, it'll be the link in the bio, or I guess technically the description box. But let's go into the very next topic, and that is going to be taking place on what exactly is coming with the new roadmap. Now, we do know we've experienced the expansion pack, which was the Horse Ranch expansion pack. We're still waiting on those 2 new kits, and which we'll speculate in just a second. We did receive the Behind the Sims, and that's when they broke down more so, I would say, about 80% of just the Horse Ranch expansion pack and exactly how they went about creating the pack themselves. And there was and more, which I'm guessing was the new SDX drop that recently had dropped. Now, back to the speculation over the 2 new kits. Many people are speculating it could be something along the lines of a Grim Reaper pack because of what the Sims tweeted, but I think that's going to be more so of a game pack, not even an expansion pack, more so a game pack, and I don't think we're going to be seeing that anytime soon, or maybe it'll be in the winter roadmap. Now, there's a lot of other things going on with this survey that was a while back, and we have like the fun tech, we have self-care routines, we have the arts and craft. I mean, there's a lot of different things that the Sims could have done, and I'm just very curious as to what they would be doing next. My personal opinion is I would love, of course, to see hotels. I would love to see more of gym equipment going on in The Sims 4, and I feel like there's a world of things that a lot of people are wanting to bring into the game just to create that overall simulation life. It just kind of depends on what kind of simmer you are for people to be like, okay, this is what I want in the game. There's a lot of people who are very into gameplay, so a lot of people are like, we want hotels, we want more travel, we want more vacation destination worlds, we want, anything that involves gameplay. And then you do have the creative Sims where they're like, we just need more hairs, we need more makeup options, we need more clothing, and I stand by that because I feel like men in The Sims 4 need justice. It is so bad when it comes down to the creative Sim, It's just, they need a whole, like, honestly, the men need a whole expansion pack for themselves in The Sims 4, I personally believe, in my personal opinion. Now, again, and then there is just, you know, there's the builders, the creative Sims, and the storytellers. I do feel like builders, it is interesting that they said that The Sims 4 was initially a Sims 4, you know, it was supposed to be a building game, because I do feel like builders have it so easy when it comes down to The Sims 4. There is so much that they're able to work with. They have the debug menu. They also just have an overall better way of, you know, making their way through the game, rather than creative Sims who are constantly dealing with clipping or gameplay, who are constantly dealing with lag and bugs. I just feel like builders have it a little bit more easier, but I would love to know your thoughts and opinions. With that all being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I can officially say we are on the road to 30K, and whether you like my videos, which truly does help out my channel, comment down below, or just share my videos, or you're just a silent viewer. In some way, shape, or form, you still supported my channel, and for that, I thank you. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye!